What's going on? Taylor Grayson 33. We're looking at the Cozy dual swing gate, and I wanted to give an update on the gate itself. It is holding up very well, as it should. These are 1,100 pounds actuator cylinders a piece, and this gate probably only weighs 200 or 300 pounds. But one thing I did do, and I do recommend, is getting nuts and bolts. These are 4.5 inches long, and it'll just make the fence a lot more sturdy. I just use like heavy duty screws here and here because I had to adjust it because I wasn't given enough play. I had to adjust it here and here with the screws to give it more play so it would shut straight with my fence line. It's these screws right here. I probably should have put bolts here, but it's holding up fine. 2 and 2 there. But one thing I wanted to show here is the bolt. Just come around here, put some bigger washers, and then the 4.5 inch bolt, and it come through on this side and tighten it down. Makes it a lot more secure. So when it opens and shuts, or when the wind is like pushing up on it. But here, how you adjust the opening and closing of the gate, you pull this rubber piece off, and then up underneath here, you just push, and this piece of metal, aluminum, whatever comes out, it's like a rod. So then we're gonna get up underneath here and I'll show you. Okay, so there's a screw right here, Phillips head, and there's a Phillips head right there. So the one closest to the post that's holding it up is the closing position of the gate. So if I moved it here, then it would come more inward. But you want to be really careful because it'll rip the hinges and the cylinder off of the post. So I would recommend starting in, and then you can also always adjust it out, because as you see there's not much room between the piece and the fence. So you don't want to overdo it and tear something up. So this is the closing, and it's the same on the other side. The screw that's closest to the post is the closing point. So over here, the farther you have the screw out on this side towards the cylinder, that will open the gate farther. But again, you want to be careful you don't open it too far and hit a tree or a bush or rip it off the fence post. So I would recommend starting them in, and then you can also always adjust it out. But then you screw those down, and then you just put this piece back up in there. I will say be careful, there is a wire right here, so you'll just tuck this wire in and then slide this metal piece back in. So that's how you adjust your Cozy dual swing gate.